everybody, all of us have gotten in the mail the census tracts. I think our listeners need to really realize they base a lot of the federal funds on what the census says, school supplies, broadband, everything is affected by the census. How are we ensuring that it's safe, that people are getting the census back in on a timely manner and accurately? What kind of safeguards do we have?
Oh, this is near and dear to my heart. The governor asked me to share the complete count census here in South Carolina. And so obviously we had this big kickoff planned, and then COVID-19 happened. We reached out to partners all over the state. The safest way to do it is, and it's unprecedented, it's the first time in the history of the census you can do it this way, is to go onto www.2020census.gov, and you can do it right online. And what people don't understand, Congressman, is how important it is for South Carolinians to do this. I think we get complacent because the census has been going on so long that we think, well, it's not that big of a deal, but it is. In 2010, South Carolina was upwards of 20% undercounted. So the dollars that we received from the federal government, that 1.96, roughly $2 billion we got for this pandemic, was based on those census numbers that we know were low. People want more money dedicated to infrastructure, to schools, to our elders and programs that they need. All of that funding from the federal government is coming from the census. So we are doing all kinds of creative ways to get to people, and I would love for you to reach out to your district and get everybody energized. The last that I looked on the census was about a week ago. We were 40th on self-call-in, which is terrible. Even our areas that were doing well, we're only reporting in at like 54%. So I know this pandemic has got everybody focused on that, but we really have to focus on the census because it will affect us for the next 10 years. People that say to me, Lieutenant Governor, I'm just worried about giving the federal government or anybody any information about me. I want to assure them that the information that they give in this 2020 census or any census is locked up and locked away from even a FOIA document for 72 years. So I don't know, Ralph, but that seems pretty safe to me. And go online. I've been asking, like yesterday, we talked a little bit about the census at Accelerate SC, and I was asking for our colleges, grandparents. My mother's 91, she lives with me. She doesn't listen to me, but she listens to my kids and she listens to her other grandkids. And I know you have grandkids because you're smiling and you'll probably listen to them over your kids. To really reach out to our colleges and our youth to help them help their grandparents do that, because a lot of them aren't going to go to post office and mail that like they normally did. And so sit down with them, help them. You can do it from any iPad, phone, or computer that you have in your household.
That's a very good point. Say that website again that you can go directly.
It's www.2020census.gov. Very easy. I did it for my household in less than 5 minutes.
That's very important. You realize all of the House members, Senate members, state Senate, state House, based on population as a Congress, as all the congressional offices. South Carolina has people moving into the state.
Yes.
And so that's why it's important for us to give an accurate account. Well, thank you for that. And I appreciate what you're doing with that.